Hello, Aries. This is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for September 1st through the 15th. These cards have been shuffled, but I will do it again in front of you all. It's kind of a new deck. I don't even know the name of it, but I kind of dug it. I was looking at it, and I was like, okay, let's do it, Kind of got that feeling. So, we're going to read for Aries, September 1st through the 15th. Okay. There. There we go. First card is the King of Wands. The second card is the Seven of Wands. And the last card is the Sun. Okay. So what I see here is, let me put this here. Let me read over. Give me just a sec. Well, right away, I actually saw this card pop out when I was shuffling, but not a big deal, right? It's okay. But then this card popped out, and I swear I heard, feisty fucker. I swear that's what I heard. I'm sorry. So Aries, we're going to start, okay? That's kind of what I heard. But then the Sun came out, so it's good, right? Okay. So the King of Wands, what's funny is when I did see it pop out earlier, I started hearing things, but I heard like I already had heard like a man of action, right? And I remember also my guides correcting me as well, though, like saying, okay, so this guy, he's a man of action, but it's what kind of action? Because there's all kinds, there's many types of actions. So sometimes, like, for example, if you see the King of Swords or something like that, they're like, oh, he's ready to slice up, and take care of business, a man of action. Okay, yeah, but there's many types of actions. So when I see the King of Wands, I'm going to look at this card and turn around and look at me because I've been reading with another deck. But I feel it here too. So I know that this message it's this man is a man of action, or the energy of a person who takes action. But it's the action that's more of a doing and a making, a productive action. In other words, when this person reacts, I believe it's more about thinking about what needs to be taken care of at the present time, what can help even long term. So I think when this man to me is a man of action, but to me, it's the kind of action that I think for myself as a reader, I would prefer to see. Because to me, this is a person that's not lazy. This person is thinking on many levels. Not only is this person, for example, like, let's say you have, let's use a male energy here. Let's say we have a male energy that knows how to repair like all the things around the home. That's a man, and that steps in and does it. So that's a man that can fix electrical and play with the plumbing and fix the remote. Okay. So that type of energy is a person that sounds to me that wants to resolve issues and problems, troubleshooting. And so this type of energy to me reminds me of the energy of a person that kind of wants to resolve, doesn't want to waste time. A person who was called to action, and it comes from within. It's a natural part of them, and they're open to it. So what I see on the next card is, I know I said feisty fucker, so we're going to keep going here. So it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could actually be a good thing. Now, we see the Seven of Wands. Now, in this particular card, we do see that there is a person at the doorway. And it's almost like they're ready to take the challenges on that are starting to step up those stairs and kind of creep up and kind of go at the individual at the doorway. Now, these don't have to be of a negative tone or nature. So, in other words, those wands, I don't see any hands like coming at you. So maybe it's not people per se, but it's life's issues and life's problems that you have to tackle on. And it talks about Aries and about Aries wanting to take care of their shit. And I think that in the month of September, there are many Aries out there that, with this whole eclipse and all these things that went on in the last month, um, the retrograde and all that, which I don't necessarily follow, which I think it has a lot of value, but I don't follow that. For me, I feel like Aries is in the mood to take on and tackle the life's issues and problems that are coming your way. To me, it feels good. It feels like Aries is on top of his or hers game and wants to take care of their shit, understands that life has obstacles and that life has um stepping stones, and that sometimes some are sharp and sometimes you have to skip over, or sometimes you just got to keep moving forward. I see that in the month of September, Aries is interested in taking care of life's issues and problems. They don't have to be negative, they just have to be on the list, things that have to be taken care of. And I'm a firm believer of taking care of your shit. I feel that when you don't run from things and you try to address things, as these cards are stating, I think that things for Aries will go well. Because see this guy? Oh, excuse me. See this guy? He's down. He's down. If you see, he's got that sword. I wish I had. Here you go. He's got this, right? This is the stick here. But he's like this, okay? He's like, hey, what do I need to do? What do I need to take care of? I'm ready to defend like my family name, my honor, my reputation. What is it that I need? My obligations. What is it? That's what I feel when I see this dude. See? That's a fabulous energy. Straight up. Fabulous. And if Aries can feel this energy that I'm sending to you, that's what I want for you. I want you to not run, but to take care and defend, protect. And it doesn't have to be combative. It could be protective. It could be using your mind and using your feelings and all the awarenesses that are in your body that tell you, hey, watch out for this person, take care of that, pay this bill, you know, watch your children and whom they're hanging out with, maybe at the present time. What does your life unfold like in the month of September, where Aries is open to taking care of business? And I think that's good. There are many readers out here on YouTube, and I salute all the good ones and all the ones that can read different types of ways. And that's fabulous. For me this month, Aries looks like it's about more about pushing you guys to keep going and to take care of your situations. They're not easy, They're not easy. They are not easy. And I understand that. Sometimes they're difficult to take on. Sometimes you need help. But here, there's a female energy here. We have a male over here. This could talk about two people that are together, a partnership. It could be man and wife. It could be people that live together. It could be friendship. It could be work. It's talking about the two energies working together and coming together. Do you understand? Trabajando together and evolving. Even when things are weird, fucked up, and unsure, when the ground and the foundation isn't steady for you, that these two energies or this one energy pulls it all together so that Aries can take care of life's issues and tackle them. Doesn't have to be physical, doesn't have to be pissed off. It's just taking care of your business, man. Pulling out your private wand, yo. And I don't mean that one. I mean, like, you know, what fuels you? What gives you the strength to move on and take care of life so that you can tackle the next week and the next month and the next day, taking care of your family, taking care of yourself? Because that's what I feel for the month of September for Aries, that it's a call to, not a call to action, because I see you're there, but in a way it is like a call to action. It's like saying, you know what? You're on point. There's nothing to be afraid of. You can take care of it. And if you can't take care of it, you start to break things down to get to the core of a situation so that you can understand maybe in the next month or 3 months from now or next year what things will look like and how you need to take those steps. You know, hop in, get in, take care of this, take care of that. So next year you're not screwed. Because Aries wants to take care of their shit. They really do. I just feel it. Okay? And so what I see in the month of September is that Aries does take charge. And we see it because here is the Sun card, which is a trip. Let me tell you why, guys. Because when I started these and I saw the three cards, right? I said, okay, well, I see these wands, I see these issues, or like stuff that will pop up that and how am I supposed to read this? Universe, God, or Virgin Mary, Buddha. How am I supposed to tell them? Because I was off for a month. But then I saw it. I was like, it just came. The messages, and Aries can have solutions in the month of September. And the Sun card not only talks about solutions, it talks about the fact that you have the pelotas to get on your list, on your list of things that need to be looked at. And the Sun card is kind of like, you taking on these things, whatever the situations are, but being a little bit more on the fearless side, asking questions, not acting always so quickly, but like, how can I explain to you? Like, sit back, talk to your partner about it, talk to your family, talk to your friends, get advice, call these businesses if you're doing business, ask questions, find out, go down to the core as much information that you can get so you can make a sound and grounded and make sound grounded judgment. That's what I heard. I'm sorry, I had to step back because I heard that. Okay, so September for Aries is more about action taking on, and that you can do it. That, not everything can be a solution in September, but in September, you could start taking a look at some of these situations, right? And you can start prioritizing and looking at what will work for Aries. We want you to be in the flow. We want you to grow. We want you to move forward. But in order to do that, you guys have to also take the steps, one step in front of the other. Imagine yourself like a river, and on this flowing river that's flowing, it's moving. There's these like petals or rocks, right, in the water. So they're kind of sticking up above the water, and it actually leads to a path up to like a heavenly gate. And where that gate leads to is to the joy and the pride of knowing, the purity of knowing that you've done your best and you can sleep good at night. It doesn't have to be obsessive and it doesn't have to be perfect. That gate that opens for you, the golden gate with beautiful, glistening golden bars, it's for you. We each have our own path. And when you take care of your stuff, Aries, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not perfect. I can only do so much and then I gotta wait for someone to help me. But when you take that action and you hop on those pebbles, because they're gonna lead to the next step, to the next pebble, to the next one, and you're gonna skip. You're gonna skip along and go up these beautiful white stairs. And up in front, you will see those gates. I don't have anything here to represent the gates,